Greg Tepper, Dave Campbell's Texas Football and TexasFootball.com here in Arlington at the THSCA Leadership Summit. Here with the president of the THSCA, the head coach of the Frisco Emerson Mavericks, Coach Kendall Miller. Coach, it's good to see you. Thanks for inviting us to your party.
Great, good to see you. Thanks for having me.
Events like this here at the THSCA Leadership Summit. You're a guy who's a higher up at the THSCA, elected president. What is it about this particular event that has you excited about what's going on here?
You know what I think the most is that it goes beyond X's and O's and the on-field things about coaching that so many people put a lot of emphasis on, but we also know that it goes beyond that. And so if we think those things are important, as all coaches do and administrators do, then this event allows us to focus on solely that, just developing the character of kids, building programs, and the off-the-field issues. So to put something solely on the leadership aspect of coaching, we think it's a special event because at the end of the day, this is going to be the greatest benefit of athletics, of what they develop from a character sense in playing sports.
I think it's pretty telling that here you are, the president of the THSCA. You've been a coach for a while, and yet you're here functioning as a student, right? You're here just sitting in the crowd and absorbing whatever you can.
Well, without question, coaching is stealing. I mean, we steal ideas and teachings from all other coaches. So anytime you can come and hear from other coaches throughout the state that have been successful, and not even just coaches. I mean, we have different people that will speak here. But anytime that we can hear ideas and things that coaches have used to help their success, then we want to steal and borrow some of those things. So typically if you ask the coach where they got that idea from, they're going to say from someplace else. So it's all cyclical. And you see that, so no doubt. I mean, I'll miss a lot of things. I won't miss this one.
The other thing that I find really fascinating about this event is it's not, I think, some people think of the THSCA, it's football coaches, right? And you're a football coach yourself, but you look out there, basketball coaches, volleyball coaches, wrestling coaches, all sorts of different coaches that are all coming together and getting those kind of universal ideas that go into coaching in any sport.
Well, leadership and character is not limited to one sport. And so... And that label probably was appropriate at one point in time to the THSCA of being just for football coaches, but the association has worked very hard to separate from that label and truly be what it represents, meaning the Texas High School Coaches Association, all coaches, all genders, all sports. And so that's been intentional over recent years to do that. So to look out and see so many coaches that coach different things, that's not a surprise. It's actually reassuring because of the effort that's been put in to make sure that all coaches are represented. At the end of the day, we want all the kids to receive benefits from this. We want to help coaches help kids, and that's all coaches helping all kids that participate in athletics, no matter what it is.
And I have to take the opportunity to ask you about the Frisco Emerson Mavericks. You guys run to the state semifinals this past year. Now that some time has passed, how would you assess what you guys were able to do in 2023?
Coaching is funny. I mean, if at the beginning of the season or when we first opened the school and someone was going to say, would you be okay with your first senior class going to the state semifinals and having a shot, you say, hell yeah, you would be, right? And so, it was kind of beyond our wildest dreams. I mean, that's not something that typically happens, and it's just a testament to our kids and our players and our coaches of what they did to prepare our kids, and also how quickly our kids bought into us, because that's not an easy thing to do. And so, but you get close enough to smell it, and you want to go one more, And so that night, I mean, there is a stink on it because, man, you think – and we lost to a really, really good team. I mean, a team that's obviously been there, won it 2 times before that. So we knew we had to play a really great game, and, they're a really good team and really well coached. And but we felt like we had an opportunity in there somewhere. So, man, you leave that thing like, man, I wish we could have gone one more. But when you really step back and view it, you have to be proud and feel like we did accomplish something in making a run. And we hope that, for our kids and coaches, it's an experience they won't forget going through.
Coach, appreciate your time.
Thank you.